I'm only here for the music. I'm only here for the music. You see, maybe I made a mistake because I listened to the Pete Rock album with Common before I listened to Eminem's album. That's why I wanted just to review both of them because it is night and day. So let me first start with Eminem. Then I'll tell you about Pete Rock and Common's album, which I believe right now is album of the year, and which I believe might already be a classic. It may be too early, but I think it's already a classic because literally before I pressed record, I was listening to the album. Correct that. I was literally listening to that album right now. So Eminem. So Eminem's last few albums have been garbage. Let's be real. And I think even he would admit, hence why it's the theme of this album. He's lost his way and he's been trying to find something that's been hitting. But like, I can't remember which one it was. There was one album he released. It was garbage. It was horrible. I think it begins with R. The one with kill shots and everything, was a little bit better, where he was pretty much going after everyone. And I think music to be murdered to, I was like, okay, you're going in the right direction. So let me start with the good and then with the bad. The good. This is one of Eminem's best albums in recent memory. Compared to his other stuff, this is definitely one of his best. He's rapping great. The beats are great. Dr. Dre being there because a reason why a lot of Eminem's albums have been trash have been overcomplicated rapping and horrible beat selection. The beats are good. The rapping is better. He's rapping like he's back in Slim Shady era. And it feels like, oh, this just feels better and a lot better. So it's definitely a massive improvement. And I like the concept. Now, there's an issue with the concept, but I like the concept because the concept is you people are so obsessed with we want Slim Shady, we want Slim Shady. I tried to give you political guy, I tried to go differently, but you refuse to allow me to evolve and be political because you just want the Slim Shady. And he's like, no, I'm 51 years old. I am done with this freaking dude. Hence why that's pretty much the theme of Guilty Conscience too, is him battling with his two selves, his 51-year-old self and his 26-year-old self, which was the Slim Shady, which is something in a different era. So I do like that concept, and that concept is cool. But you see, guys, I'm already here for the music. The concept is cool, but in 2024, I'm sorry, shock lyrics just doesn't work for me. See that, oh, I'm going to punch him down on dwarfs, Christopher Reeve jokes, transgender jokes being counted. I'm like, that's whole shock stuff. It just doesn't work for me. So listening to it, I'm like, cool. I appreciate the concept, but I couldn't get through an entire track. I couldn't. Like, I tried listening to this like twice, three times. And I was like, stuff is good, but like I couldn't get through an entire track because I'm like, this just doesn't hit with me. And I think the issue is Eminem never evolved. Because what he was doing, Real Slim Shady, Marshall Mathers LP was perfect at that time. Because the world in 1999, in 2000, was a very different world. So it's a world where that kind of shock content and the persona of Slim Shady worked perfectly in 99 and 2000. This is 2024. It is a whole different world. It is a very different world. And you can see by how people are receiving Common and Pete Rock's album, how different this world is. That almost this world is almost, there's a feel of nostalgia because we sort of lost our way in terms of what do we define this world in musically. Hence, we are yearning of, man, nostalgia and what music used to be. Hence why Common and Pete Rock. So as I listen to Eminem's album, I'm like, this is cool. I get what you're trying to do, and I appreciate the concept. But Eminem, you need to make an album for that's a 51-year-old is doing. I need to see the mature Eminem. I need to see the evolved Marshall Mathers, which is into this. Because Nas's run with Hit Boy, that is an evolved Nasir Jones. That is an evolution of Illmatic, and it was written. 444, that is an evolved Jay-Z, which is an evolved version of Sean Carter from Reasonable Doubt and Blueprints. Eminem, I need to see, this is Eminem as 51 years old. This is a more mature Eminem, a more evolved Eminem. I don't want to hear anything about Slim Shady. I don't want to hear him be like, oh, no, I want to see who is Marshall Mathers as a 51-year-old, grown older, much more mature, and what is your state of mind now? Because I'm hoping that guy exists. So you juxtapose that with Pete Rock and Common. And I said, guys, I'm only here for the music. when you listen to, which is why it was so jarring when I listened to this, because I'll be real with you, the Eminem, I wasn't looking forward to the Eminem album. I told you I've not been a fan of Eminem since the Eminem Show. The last quality album release was the Eminem Show. Since then, I've not really been a fan of his, so I wasn't looking forward to it. But July 12th, I was like, boom, boom, come on, Pete Rock, come on, Pete Rock. So as soon as July 12th hit, first thing I went to was Pete Rock and Common. And guys, it's an amazing album. It is an amazing, if you're a I'll give you the two flags here. If you're a hip hop head who grew up with 90s rap, this is freaking heaven to you. Even if you're not, and you don't listen to any other 90s rap, this is an amazing album. Do you know why? It's great music. You see, the beauty about music is great music is great music is great music. It doesn't matter whether you grew up with it. It doesn't matter whether you're 16, whether you're 70, whether you're 50. Good music translates all barriers. And Pete Rock's production on this is ridiculous. See, I'm like a very brick-like, classy brick, amateur, taking zero music lessons producer. So I just make music just for a laugh. I'm a garbage music producer, but I just do it for a laugh. So when I hear an expert get in his production bag, because I listen to the beats first, I'm like, yeah, this is why this guy's a professional. And bro, his sampling, how he just mixes the jazz with the beat, I'm like, this is incredible. So the production is stupid. Common. And Common was a rapper who I never liked initially. So me being my young self, I was like, Common, why does he rap so slow and so awkward? It's Mos Def, Pheromone, Talib Kweli are a lot better. Because remember, they were all in the same crew. Pheromone, Mos Def, Talib Kweli, and Common. And Common was the guy I liked this because I thought his rapping style was weird. That's just young and mature me. I've grown older, more mature. Oh, I get his rapping. Everything is clear. You can hear every word he says. And his rapping style is superb and great and works so well with Pete Rock. So this is a marriage made in heaven. And it's just an amazing album because what an amazing album is, let me give some Illmatic. From the very first track to the last track, are there any skips? If there are tracks where like skip, then it's like, okay, cool. A great album is play, boom. Basically, what's it called? Illmatic, Doggy Style, Reasonable Doubt, Beats, Rhymes, and Life, Tribe Called Quest, Enter the 36 Chambers. You just say play track one, let it play, and you can chill. And at no point you're like, nah, bro, skip that. There are no skips. That's what they say, no skips. When it's no skips, that's a great album. This is a great album. Superb. Like, what they did is amazing. And when you see what people are saying, it's like, man, you can't make good hip-hop. So when people say, oh my, you're such an old head, blah, blah. So when you guys recommend these new rappers to me, I'm like, I'm sorry, no, it's nothing against them. It's just not good music. And I know when good music is good music. And when you listen to Pete Rock, I'm like, yeah, this is good music. This is great beat selection. This is great production. This is great rapping. This is great content. This is a great cohesive piece of work. So this is album of the year. Now, we're waiting for Kendrick to drop because I think J. Cole is going to drop next year. So waiting for Kendrick to drop. But bro, Common and Pete Rock have set the bar high. And it says it's volume 1. So this is a classic. And I think I would love to hear your guys' views. Listen to both albums. Listen to Death of Slim Shady and listen to Auditorium Volume 1 and you tell me which you believe is the better album. Music is subjective. So if you think Eminem's album is fine, I can't agree with you. Music is subjective. But for me, in my view, Eminem's album, it's cool. It's cool, but it's cool. Like, I'll say 7.5. Pete Rock coming up. I'm on a 9.5. I don't want to give it 10 because that's too much. So you know what? I'm on a 9. So let me just, but 100%, this is not lower than that. Now, it can go up. But I'm going to leave it at a 9. I'm going to leave it as a 9. I'll tell you what you guys think, man.